This side Harsh here, firstly from Infigon Futures. I lead the business development team at Infigon. I have been with the company from the past 1.5 year, and this company has been in the field from the past 5 years. And yeah, talking about the product and everything, it's going good in general. I'll give you an explanation about everything in this meeting itself. I'll give you an idea about the counselor's website, about the program, as well as about the business kit. The only thing that is requested from you guys is to be on mute until I complete my presentation. And once that is completed, then we can begin with the process of a live Q&A session wherein you can ask me whatever doubts or queries you have, and I'll try to solve that for you. All right. So starting with the meeting, firstly, talking about Infigon. Infigon has been in the field from the past 5 years. So far, we have made 1,000 plus counselors who have counseled 2 lakh plus students. And yeah, we have tied up with around 150 major institutes pan India, like the IITs for engineering, IM management for the management sector, and NID Ahmedabad as well for the designing part. So we have major tie-ups as well for the industry updates and everything. And yeah, that is all about the company. And coming ahead to the product demo, firstly, though, I suppose my colleagues were in touch with you through the calls. They have given you a lot of information about the program there itself. This meeting is about the product demo idea, ki what exact website and everything, how it looks, what is the business kit, where it will help you in the marketing part, what is about the curriculum that would be covered in the 3 months of training. I'll give you an idea about that. And at the end of this meeting, we'll do a live Q&A session as well. Okay. All right. So coming to the five-step training process, this program is based on the new education policy of 2020, in which the first step is about the counseling training. This training is held for a period of 3 months, in which total में 12 sessions would be covered, and each session will be managed as per your time preferences. So you will have 1 week में one session, and that session would be of 1 hour to 1.5 hours. And yeah, that is about the training. Also, what is covered in the training, the curriculum and everything, I'll explain you at the end of the presentation. Then once you complete your training, you come to the certification part. You guys get a certificate that is recognized by the government of India under the Commerce Ministry, as well as it is accredited by the Startup India initiative. When you are in the training part itself, the technical team is working on the website that we built for you. So on your website, you will have the six-dimensional psychometric tests available. You will have the career library available. You will have the chatbots available, as well as the My Sessions Wala tab through which the student can directly book a session with you, plus the payment portal to which the parents and students can make the payment on your website. Also, you get an admin panel through which you can manage your clients like students, parents, and everything. So I'll give you a demo of that, everything in the website demo wala part. And coming ahead to the fourth step, that is about business setup and sales training. Here we help you in setting up your social media accounts on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and everything. As well, we provide you the complete sales training that is required for convincing a client. The training part itself, now you know how to counsel a student, but how to convince a parent, that training is covered in the sales training wala part. So these are the 4 steps. And like these 4 steps are about setting up your business. The last step is about running your business. This is like a complete lifetime handholding support that we provide to you. And what happens in this key, you have a relationship manager in touch with you throughout your journey. So whatever doubts, queries, or anything that you have or your client has regarding the counseling aspect, you just have to raise a ticket with a relationship manager and they'll get your doubts solved on priority. So that is a lifetime handholding support that we provide. And this is all about the program. I suppose my colleagues have already given you this information. We'll begin with the product demo, wherein I showcase you the demo website of one of our counselor. So coming to the website of one of our counselor, the website name is Succeed With Me. The sole proprietor of this website is Reshma Kale ma'am. She is one of our counselor from Mumbai. We have built this website for her, and we'll be building the same website for you. What changes is your brand logo, your mail ID, and everything. This is the main front page of the website. So I'll just go down and show you exactly how the website, the flow, and everything is. So I'll explain the counseling flow as well in quick. So whenever you have a new student getting onboarded with you, they'll firstly come to your website, they'll sign up and everything, then they fill out the onboarding form. After that, they give the psychometric tests that are available on your website. After that, the career target shortlisting is done, and then the education road mapping, skill development wala part takes place through the chatbots itself available on your website. And end may you do the one-to-one counseling with the students. So that is the flow. And yeah, this is just the website ka demo. What changes on your website is your logo, your brand name, your contact details, your location, and everything. So that is about the website. This is just the main page of the website. I'll log in on the website, show you guys the exact dashboard, how everything looks and all. So when I click on login, you can see there are two options available. That is login with email or sign up with email. So whenever you have a new student getting onboarded with you, they'll come and click on sign up with email wala option. After that, they'll just add up their mail ID. So I'll just add up my mail ID. After that, I like the student will be asked for a password. So I'll add up the password. I'll click on register. After registering, you can see the student firstly has to fill a onboarding form. So it's like a basic form just where the student will fill out his basic details, ki what is his name, age, contact details, and everything. So what happens is data is stored in the backend itself. So even if the student is like not convinced in the first place itself, you can use this data for the remarketing part through which you can convince him later for the program itself. Coming to the qualification wala part, there are three options available. That is school, undergrad, and professional. School wala option is like ki someone wants to choose a subject, ki what subject they should go for. After that, 11, 12, the students are confused about the stream, ki they should go for commerce, arts, or science. After that, in the graduation level, they are confused about the degree. And professional wala option is something like ki someone wants to completely switch their career from a particular domain to another. So that option as well is available on the website. So for now, I'll be selecting schools, and we provide counseling to students from standard 6 till the professional level itself. So whatever I select over here, like the student selects over here on your website, what will happen is key in the backend itself, the psychometric test algorithm that is working on the AI changes the questioning and everything based on the selection that is done over here. And coming to the grade wala part, grade may I'll select grade as 10th. Institute में you can see there is only one option available, that is succeed with me. As Reshma ma'am has not tied up with any other school or institute, but whenever in future she ties up with that school or institute, she can add up that school or institute through the admin panel itself. Right now she is preferring one-to-one counseling. What will happen ki there would be a drop down appearing over here itself जिसमें she'll have an idea later as well ki whatever the student will select over here in the backend this data is stored, so she will have an idea ki where she has gotten the student from. Then coming to the expectations wala part here, the student will select what are the expectations of the student from the counselor, and there where they got to know about the counselor from, and then the student will just click on create as account. After that, you will see a welcome menu appearing. Jisme there is a button called as Go to Dashboard. So when I click on that, the main dashboard appears. Jisme firstly the student has to verify his email. After the verification of the mail is done, they can begin with the process. They can attempt the tests and everything. So when I click on attempt now, you will see the main test wala part gets unlocked. Just with the first test that is available is the Personality Explorer test, which is like a complete free thing available on your website. It's like a demo thing available. You can ask your students and like to give this test for getting an idea how everything functions and all. Also, this test is designed as such that after appearing this test, the student himself or herself will get interested towards the remaining four tests. So for unlocking the four tests, there is a certain amount of fees and everything. These four tests are about the Interest Explorer, EQ Explorer, Career Motivators, and Learning Style Explorer. So for unlocking this test, the student will have to click here over unlock all test button. And then after that, you can see Reshma ma'am has kept the fees as 10,000 rupees for five psychometric tests plus five career counseling sessions. So it depends on you completely what you want the fees to be. The minimum you can charge is 1,000 rupees, and whatever the fees you guys are charging, we work on the same model of 80s to 20, the profit sharing model. Ki whatever fees you charge out of that, 80% goes to your personal account and 20% comes to Infigon ka account. Also, this for this we have integrated a Razorpay ka payment API on the website. So Razorpay is one of the biggest financial institutions in the world, through which we have got this payment API available on all the counselors ka website. So whenever you get the fees, like the parent is making the payment on the website, immediately out of that 80% goes to your account and 20% comes to Infigon ka account. So that is available. That is about the fees. And generally talking about the stats in tier one cities, our counselors are easily charging from 10,000 rupees to 30,000 rupees as the fees for the counseling part. And in tier two and tier three cities, they are easily charging from 3,000 rupees to 20,000 rupees. So it depends on you completely, your confidence, your experience, and everything. You can go on increasing the fees as per that. And yeah, that is about the fees wala part. Coming to the discount code wala option. So discount code is like if you have someone from your family, friends, or anything, or else if you have a client who is asking you for a certain amount of discount, yeah, I want 20% off, 50% off, or something. So we provide you with a lot of discount codes as well. You can share it ahead with your clients. They can apply that discount codes and take the discounts. On this part as well, keep whatever the fees you have kept on your website, or else whatever the fees you're charging to the client, same we work on the profit sharing model of 80 is to 20 split. So that was about the fees part. That was about the tests wala part. I'll move ahead to the career library and showcase you guys how the career library and everything looks. So when I come to the career library may recently we have introduced a new chatbot that is like a career AI chat assistant. So when I click over there, it gives you an information about any career option on 9 different parameters. So when I select anyone, like I select data scientist, you can see it gives me the information about what is a data scientist, what is the education required for becoming a data scientist, what are the responsibilities, what is the future scope of this industry, what are the pros, what are the cons, then skills required for becoming a data scientist, alternative career options which are similar to being a data scientist, how much someone can earn after becoming a data scientist, people who have already made their career in this field, and anything more as well is available as the 10th parameter. So you will have this bot available on your website that we built for you. So when I go to the explore menu and I type in any career option, it gives me the information about that career option on 9 different parameters. So I'll just type in YouTuber over here and I'll just click on submit. And you can see within a couple of seconds itself, it has given me the information about what is a YouTuber, what is the education required for being a YouTuber, what are the responsibilities, what is the future scope, what are the pros, cons, skills required, alternative career options which are similar to being a YouTuber, how much someone can earn after becoming a YouTuber, and people who have already made their career in this field, anything more as well is available as the 10th parameter. So this is like an USP thing that is available on your website directly. And because Infigon has the tie-up with the artificial intelligence department, we have this available on all our counselors' ka website directly. So this will help you in getting the information about any career option on 9 different parameters. And ahead, there is one more bot that is available. That is the skill roadmap bot. I'll come to that bot later. First, I'll just give you a demo about the career library as well. So I'll come back to the career library. When we didn't have the career bot available, we had a career library of 1300 plus career options from 51 plus different industries. So this is the career library which has 51 different fields basically. So I'll just go in anyone. I'll just go in aerospace, and aerospace may as well. I'll just go in any one of them. I'll just go in like energy engineer. When I go over there, I click on see details. It gives me the information about what is the energy engineer, what is the roadmap for becoming an energy engineer. And in the more details wala part, it explains me about that career option on 7 different parameters. That is what are the pros, cons, responsibilities, skills required, career prospects, then salary, scope. So like that, all the information is as well available in the career library itself. So yeah, that is about the career library. That was about the career advisory bot. I'll move ahead to the skill roadmap bot, which is also one of the things that is only available through Infigon because Infigon has the backing of AI itself. So when I click on new skill roadmap bot, so what happens over here, this bot will help you in finding out the roadmap for the student, how he or she can improve his skills to the maximum level about that particular career option. So here as well, when I click on data scientist, you can see it has given me the information about what is a data scientist, which are the similar job descriptions related to data scientist. Then a career path that is generally followed by a data scientist. What is the entry level, mid level, senior level time frame that is followed? What is the education required, then what are the skills required, skills may as well, which are the hard skills, that are the technical skills, then soft skills that are required, certifications and additional courses the client can go ahead with, for improving, like the student can go ahead with for improving and maximizing their skills about that particular career option, activities and resources through which they can enhance their skills, and a proper action plan for maximizing their skills in their CV. That option is also available as the ninth parameter. So here as well, when I go to the explore menu and I just type in YouTuber and I click on submit, you can see within a couple of seconds itself, it has given me the information about what is a YouTuber, what is the career path that is generally followed, the time frame, the education required, the skills required, the technical skills, hard skills, soft skills, certifications and additional courses, activities and resources, and a proper action plan as well to maximize their skills on the particular career option. So these two bots are directly available on your website that we built for you, which will help you in guiding the student and everything. So yeah, that was about the career library, the career advisory bot, the skill roadmap bot. Now I'll come to the last part of the website that we built for you. That is the My Sessions wala tab. So this part gets unlocked when the parent or the student makes the payment on your website. So what happens over here is this part will get unlocked and the student can directly book a session with you guys through your website itself. So we have integrated Calendly .in on your website. So what will happen is the student can directly book a session with you as per your preferences. So through the admin panel itself, you guys can add up what date and time you guys are available for the sessions to be in. And as per that, the student will book the sessions as per your preferences completely. And then what happens, you get a mail notification after the student will book a session. The student will also get a mail notification. Also, because we have integrated Calendly on this part itself, so you guys get three reminders that is on the day of the session, 1 hour prior to the session, and 10 minutes before the session. So what happens because of this is you won't miss out with any session basically. So that part is also available on your website. So this was all about the website. Now I'll move ahead and showcase you guys a business kit that will help you in the marketing and handholding support. Coming to the business kit, this is the business kit of Reshma ma'am only. So there are some folders and files that are available in the business kit that will help you in the marketing part. Just me, the first folder that is available is the social media posts. So when I click on social media posts, you can see we have created some creatives that you can use for promoting yourself on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and everything. So what will happen is we change your brand logo, we change your brand email ID, your contact number, your details, and everything that you provide us with. And yeah, we'll be designing, like the designing team designs this creators for you. At the start of your journey, when you complete your training, you get the business kit. At that time, you will have 4 posts available in this drive link itself of social media posts. And every month, we keep on adding 1 post as well in this document here itself. Then coming to the second folder, that is report card. So report card generally get a report card after you complete your examination. So here as well, once you complete your training, then you come to the examination wala part. This examination is divided in 2 parts. That is the theoretical part and the practical part. Theory में you will have 40 marks का MCQ based exam. This questions are based completely on your training. And practical में you will have 10 marks का practical exam जिसमें there will be a demo student, there would be a demo parent. You have to counsel them, and on the basis of how you counsel them, the expert examiner, like the expert counselor, will give you the feedbacks on that part, where you're going wrong, what all things you have to improve and everything. So that is about the report card. Moving ahead to the pamphlet wala part. Pamphlet is nothing but a leaflet that you guys can use for your promotions in your locality itself. Like you can print out this in bulk quantities, share it in your localities, like nearby schools, colleges, localities as well. And what changes in this pamphlet is your mail ID, your contact number, your website, and everything. And yeah, that is about the leaflet. Then we also keep changing the leaflet ka design in the period of 3 months, 4 months. So you get new designs directly added in your pamphlet folder, and it is replaced by the old design. Then coming ahead to the certification wala part. You get a certificate directly in your business kit. That's like a soft copy of the certificate. Also, we make a hard copy, like a proper frame certificate, which is delivered at your local address in the period of 1 month after completion of your training. So it depends completely on you. You can hang it at your home, you can keep it in your office or everything. It depends on you completely. Coming ahead to the brochure wala part, my colleagues might have already shared with you the brochure regarding how to become a career counselor. This is the brochure that will help you in creating the counseling aspect, the engagement with the parents and students. It's a 20-page brochure which has a lot of information about the counseling aspect that we design for you under your brand name, under your email ID, under your details and everything. It explains the exact counseling flow, the process, and everything the student would undergo for the counseling part. All that information is available here itself in this brochure. You can share it with the parents, students, clients, and everything that you have. And yeah, that is about the brochure that we designed for you. Then coming to the last folder in your business kit, that is about the five-step counseling process. Just the first three Word documents that are available are the notes of the sessions that you undergo in the training part itself. And the fourth Excel sheet that is available is about the five-step training process. There are some activities that generally need to be performed by the student, by the parent, as well as by the counselor before the sessions. So, what are that activities are listed over here? About all the five sessions, as well as what are the objectives of the sessions, what are the discussion pointers. All that information is available in this Excel sheet. Also, we provide you the training on that part. So, yeah, that was about the five-step counseling process. Moving ahead to the files wala document. Here, coming to the first point, that is YouTube repository. So YouTube repositories mein the R&D team has done a lot of research and they have listed down the best YouTube videos that were available on the platform regarding the particular career stream. Like regarding commerce, which are the best YouTube videos, you can directly find the links for that in this YouTube repository folder. Regarding arts as well, which are the best career YouTube videos regarding science as well. So like that, there are a lot of links available. You can share it with the parents. It will help you in creating the handholding support with the parents and students. So yeah, that was about the first file. Coming to the next thing, that is the WhatsApp message repositories. So WhatsApp message repositories, you're the counselors who have achieved great numbers of 500,000, 2,000 students via WhatsApp campaigning. They have listed down the best WhatsApp messages that has generally been proven successful, like the conversion rate and everything was maximum through this WhatsApp messages. So they have brought down this messages basically. What you guys have to do is you just have to change your brand name over here and you can rocket send this messages at a time to 100, 200 people without even saving the contact details. So Rocket Sender is an app that allows you to WhatsApp messages to clients basically without even saving the contact details, and it's a free app as well. So yeah, that was about the WhatsApp messages that will help you in the marketing aspect. Then coming ahead to the student parent pitch, what is the exact pitch, the process, the flow, and everything that you need to talk in whenever you're interacting with the parent or student. All that information is available in this pitch. Also, the FAQs that are generally asked by the parents, students, and everything, that is also listed down over here itself in the pitch. And yeah, that is about the pitch. Moving ahead to the story content repository. So, what are the general stories that are required for creating the engagement and everything with the parents and students? The marketing team has brought down that story contents over here itself. So, what are the general stories that are required for promoting yourself through WhatsApp statuses, Instagram, and everything? That is listed down over here itself in the story content repository. So, you can share it on your social media platforms and everything for creating the engagement. Then coming ahead to the business strategy wala document. So here the R&D team has listed down all the online and offline platforms through which you can get in touch with the parents and students directly for whatever doubts, queries, or anything that the parents and anything have, as well as for the promotional aspect. So yeah, that is the business strategy document. Coming ahead to the tests explanation wala folder. So there are some tests that are available on your website. So there are some different backings and facts that are used behind that test. Like behind the personality explorer test, that there is MBTI theory that has been used. Behind the Interest Explorer test, there is a Holland score theory. So all these tests are approved by the Indian Psychology Department, and basically you can find a lot of information about that test through this links itself. So we provide you the training as well on this front, and this is just available for more information that will help you like to get knowledge about the psychometric tests and everything. So this was all about the business kit. Now I'll come to the My First 100 program. Key. Now all I showed you and everything I gave you a demo of that will help you in setting up your business. That will help you in the marketing aspect and everything. But what about the proper guidance, the mentorship and everything that is required for generating the students? So that is the My First 100 program. So coming to the My First 100 program, the goal of this program is to generate your first 100 clients for counseling. So this program is firstly completely free for all the career counselors certified by Infigon Futures. So when you take up the course of becoming a counselor, this is included directly in that. You don't have to pay anything extra for this as well. And this is a 25 hours ka business setup launch and acceleration program. And the structure of this program is like this: ki you have 10 hours of group sessions with other expert counselors who have already achieved great numbers. Basically, the ones who have achieved 500,000, 2,000 students, they will come up to these sessions and they will guide you on the process. Ki how did they do this thing? What was the roadmap? What was the process followed by them? So they will come up to the sessions, they'll guide you on that part. And this 10 hours ka group sessions is divided in 10 different sessions. So you will have 10 different counselors coming up, giving you an idea about their journey and everything. So yeah, that is about the first structure wala thing. Then coming to the second part, you have 10 hours ka one-to-one sessions with expert business advisors. These are basically certified business analysts who analyze all the resources, the process and everything that you have. And then they give you the suggestions ki what you should do to get the students onboarded, how you can market yourself and everything. Also, this 10 hours ka session is divided in 10 different sessions, and you will have one business advisor with you throughout your journey. And 5 hours for learning and handholding activities as well. So in this learning activities, there is one of the activity that I'll list down in this webinar. There are a lot of activities that generally go on. So one of the activities that goes on every Saturday is ki every Saturday there is a free webinar conducted by the founders of the company, by the expert mentors, by the expert counselors as well. What happens in this webinar is the name of the webinar is Confusion to Clarity. And what happens is ki this expert counselors, the founders of the company, they come up to this webinar and they create the awareness, the need, the scope, and everything about the counseling aspect with the students and the parents. So what we do is ki we create a Luma link for you guys, like you are attending this meeting through a Luma link itself. The same way we create a Luma link with you guys. You can share it with all the students and parents that you have who are not convinced by you in the first place, and you can ask them to attend this free webinar. And after attending this free webinar, what we have generally seen is ki a lot of parents and students themselves give you a call ki they want to go ahead with the counseling program with you and they want to take up this thing. So we have seen a very successful rate of this program generally. So it's one of the activities that has been successful as well. After this program, you guys can also call the parents and students and ask them about their feedbacks. Would they like to go ahead with you? So you have to convince them basically for taking up the program. Also, this convincing part while training is provided by Infigon directly in the sales training part there itself. So this was just one of the activities. There are a lot of activities that go on in the My First 100 program. For the My First 100 program, we create a group of 50 to 100 counselors who get onboarded in the same month itself. And everyone shares about their journey in that group. Basically, you get an idea how other counselors are getting the student, the process that they are following. All that idea is generated in this group itself. So that is like one of the things. So at Infigon, it would be like a community experience that you get. And why we have kept this My First 100 program completely free is because the 20% that we take from your business is where we make the earnings basically. So for that 20%, we make sure that you guys are making the business, you're generating the students, you're providing the counseling and everything. And this also helps to the Indian education system as well. So that is about the My First 100 program. Now I'll come to the last part of this presentation where I'll be explaining you the curriculum of 3 months of training program, what all is generally covered in the 3 months of training. I'll explain you everything in detail about that. So coming to the CCP curriculum, there are 16 modules that are covered in the 12 sessions of the training program. This where the first module is about the introduction to the career planning. Here you explore a lot of career counseling landscape, the general process that is followed in India. What is the market size? What are the government policies that are concerning counseling in India? You are also introduced to the CCP program as well. Coming to the second module, here the part is about the expectation settings. So there are generally a lot of expectations of the parents and students from you. There are different kinds of expectations basically. Sometimes the parent is sure about what the child should go forward for as the career option, but the child is not sure about that. Sometimes the child is sure he or she wants to become this thing, become this career option they want to go forward with, but the parent is not sure about that. And sometimes both of them are not sure. And sometimes even both of them have an idea ki what they have to do, but they don't have the process, the skills that are generally required, the roadmap and everything. So for that, they come up to a counselor for the proper guidance and everything. So how do you identify different kinds of approaches? You tackle and engage that potential client. All that training is covered in the second part. Also, you meet your trainer here itself in the second expectation settings while apart. Then coming to the third module, that is analytical breakdown of counseling. Here, you guys get an idea about what is counseling, what are the fundamental concepts behind counseling, a detailed study of counseling, how it was done years back, how it is done right now, how it will be done in the future. You get an idea about all that things. Then in the fourth module, here we introduce you to the AI-powered psychometric assessment tool. Like Infigon has the backing of AI directly available on your website. So coming to any other competitors or anything, you can just directly go and compare the website of Infigon. You can compare the designing part. So Infigon is way ahead comparing to any counselors in the technical and designing aspect. So that is about Infigon's USP as well. You will get an idea about the six-dimensional psychometric test tool that is available on your website, the platform functioning and everything. I also gave you a demo of the website, but a proper idea you will get in the training part itself. Also, when you have a student getting onboarded with you and like they come to your website and everything, they give this test. After that, you guys get a 28 pages of career report. So I'll just show you a demo report. This is the career analysis report that you get when a child completes, like a student completes their test, like this psychometric test. And yeah, in this report, you get a lot of information. That is, what is the introduction of the test, then what are the personality types of the student, what are the responsibilities, what are the characteristics, what are the strengths, what are the weaknesses, then work style preferences, interpersonal interactions, work culture they thrive for, roles and tasks they excel in, then real world case studies as well, people's personalities who have made their career in this field, personal growth recommendations, then the conclusion as well at the end of the first test itself about that test. Then moving ahead to the second test, here you guys get an introduction about the second test as well as a lot of information like the same way in some pie graphs, charts, diagrams, and everything. There are a lot of informations available basically. And at the start of your journey, for the 5 or 10 times, you might have to read the whole report. But when you come to the conclusion, you have the confidence and everything in 4 or 5 reports itself. So then after that, reading the conclusion at the end of the report, like the test report, you will get an idea about the test completely. And at the end of this report, you get the suggestions about the top 10 career industries the student should go forward with and the top 10 career options as well. Just the most relevant one are suggested, then the moderate relevant one, then the low relevant one. So you get an idea here itself about what you have to suggest a student for about the career option. So yeah, that is about the career options suggestion. That was about the report. So how do you analyze this report and everything now? Uh, that training is covered in the fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth module. So fifth module में you get an idea about the analysis of the personality explorer test. Sixth module में you get an idea about the analysis of interest explorer test. And in the sixth module itself, you get an idea about the analysis of motivators explorer test. Then in the seventh module, you get an idea about the analysis of emotional quotient explorer test. In the eighth module, you get an idea about the analysis of the learning style explorer test. After that, you know how to report and analyze a report. After that, I gave you a demo about the career library exploration itself, like the career library that is available on your website. So in the ninth module, we cover that part basically, where you guys would undergo the detailed study about the career options from 51 plus different industries, and you get 9 parameters per explanation about that particular career option. So how do you analyze that thing basically? How do you analyze all the 9 different parameters that you get through the chatbot itself? I gave you a demo on that part. So that training is covered in the ninth module. Then 10th module is about the client counseling flow. Infigon generally follows a standard process of 5 steps basically. Just may you analyze all the possible scenarios of counseling sessions and the possible flow basically. Ki whenever you have a student who getting onboarded with you, they'll come to your website, they'll fill out the onboarding form, they'll give this test. After that, you guys get a 28 pages of career report. So how do you analyze that report and everything? That is covered in this part of client counseling flow. And yeah, moving ahead to the 11th part, that is about studying a lot of case studies. Here you study 10 plus case studies on the counseling sessions and deriving feedbacks from the students, parents, and everything, plus the counselors as well. There are a lot of testimonial videos available as well through you, which you get an idea about the counselor's journey and all. So yeah, that is about the studying case studies wala part. Then you come to the 12th module. Here we cover the shadow counseling sessions where you guys get a demo website, you get a demo parent, you get a demo student, and this is like a role play practice thing basically, wherein you have to guide the student, you have to counsel them, and there would be an expert trainer sitting with you, and they'll give you all the feedbacks, ki where you're going wrong, what are things you have to improve, how you have to suggest and everything. So that is covered in the shadow counseling sessions wala part. After that, now you know how to counsel a student. You come to the 13th module of sales training, wherein you get an idea about how to convince a parent or a school or an educational institution. So we provide you the onboarding pitch for parents, students, schools, colleges, educational institutions that is available directly in your business kit. I gave you a demo of that as well in the business kit. And we also give you some presentations as well whenever you're going to pitch to a school or a college. We help you with that aspect as well. And also you explore a lot of other revenue generation avenues as well. So there are a lot of revenue generation avenues available. Key you can help the student with the education loan process. As we have a tie-up with the education loan company, we help you in that aspect as well. Plus the admission process, if the student wants to go on for some kind of admission thing, ki one of our counselor has tied up with the Cat King agency. So what happens ki whenever that student, that counselor has a career option suggestion related to the MBA field, and Cat King is an agency basically that helps the students for getting the tuitions for the MBA classes and everything. So for that part, what happens ki whenever this counselor shares a student with this agency, he gets some kind of a commission. So that is like one of the revenue generation avenues. Also, if you have any client who, like a student who wants to go abroad for the further studies, so we have a tie-up with a company called as Foreign Admits. So what does this company do? They help the student in the visa process, the SOP process, and everything. So that option is also available through Infigon. So like that, you have a lot of revenue generation avenues. What happens is Foreign Admits ka company gives you a certain amount of commission on the admission of the student, on the visa of the student. So like that, you can make a lot of revenues from the different kinds of commissions that you get. Also, we cover the shadow sales sessions trainings with the internal team of Infigon directly in the sales training wala part here itself, where you have to pitch the internal team of Infigon on taking up the program with us, like the counseling program, and the internal team of Infigon gives you a lot of feedbacks ki where you're going wrong, what all things you can improve and everything. So yeah, that was about the sales training. Now we come to the business setup wala part. Here, you guys have to finalize a business name, a business logo, provide us with that details. Then the designing team will design the marketing collaterals for you, like the brochure, pamphlet, introductory social media post. I gave you a demo of that in the business kit itself. Also, we help you in setting up the social media platforms pay accounts like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Google My Business, and everything. So that is about the business setup. Then we come ahead to the 15th module, that is about the business expansion. Here you learn a lot of activities that will help you launching some seminars, basically offline, with like seminars, webinars as well online. You get an idea about that through this activity. Then you get an idea about elaborate WhatsApp campaigning for promotions and everything, through which you can like rocket send WhatsApp messages and get clients in touch with you. Then digital marketing setup support is also provided. So we have a tie up with a company called as Scale. What we do is we directly provide you the contact details of the company, and you can use the referral of Infigon, because we have a lot of counselors that we have shared with this company. Even Infigon does their digital marketing part with this company directly. So you get a lot of discounts if you go through us, basically. And yeah, that is about the digital marketing setup that we provide to you, setup support that we provide. Then coming ahead to the 16th module, that is about live query management. This is the last module that we cover. And this is the thing that is available for a lifetime access. So in future as well, when you complete your training of 3 months, you start counseling students. After that also, you have any kind of a doubt regarding the training aspect, regarding the website. So for the training aspect, you can get in touch with the relationship manager. You can ask him to set up a meeting of yours with the trainer. For the technical part, if you have any doubt, you can get in touch with the relationship manager. Again, you can ask him to set up a meeting of yours with a technical guy. So all that complete support is provided by Infigon, because like we keep the 20% from your business. So for that, we make sure that you guys are making the business. So that is about the program and everything. That was about the complete curriculum. Also, we create a community of all the counselors that have been onboarded by Infigon, wherein we share all the latest industry updates, where you get the updates about the courses, the career options, the industries, and everything that generally we share in this community, through which you get a lot of updates. And the counselor success stories as well are shared in this community. The testimonials of a lot of counselors who have given a good feedbacks and everything, that is also shared. So yeah, that was all about the curriculum. That was all about the program that is conducted by Infigon. And this is generally for the Indian education system that we are going. Like we want to improve the Indian education system process and everything, because generally we have seen a lot of stats in comparison to other countries. Like generally in USA, the ratio of counselor and students is 1 is to 250, but that in India is 1 is to 10,000. So that is a very big gap, basically. So there is a huge need of counselors. Even in the newspapers of in Times of India, of Hindustan Times, there is a lot of posts and everything that has happened regarding after the new education policy was updated. The process is ki 93% of the Indian schools generally don't have counselors. So there is a very huge scope in this field right now. And this would be the perfect time for you guys to becoming a counselor. That is all about the program. Now I will do a live Q&A round wherein you guys can like raise your hands. I'll give you the access for unmuting yourself, and you can ask me whatever doubts or queries you have, and I'll try to sort it out for you.
Hi, Yogita here.
Yeah, Yogita, you can tell me what doubt you have.
Yeah, so this program is only for the students who are in school, right? But not for the people who are working professional or
It is for the
who
working
is.
professionals as well. So when I started with the presentation, I gave a demo about the website onboarding form. So whenever you have a new student coming to the website, they'll fill out the onboarding form. This may we provide counseling to students from standard six till the professional level itself. So whatever the student will select over there in the onboarding form, on the basis of that, the questioning and everything changes in the psychometric test, basically. So yeah, it is available definitely for professionals.
Hello.
Yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
Ada.
so, Sir, in India, different states are offering different admission kind of procedure. So,
Hmm.
whether through this particular portal, the
Hmm.
student will get aware about the different admission procedure also.
Yeah, definitely. So for that, we have a Google Sheets available. So what will happen is when you go to that Google Sheets, you just have to type in that particular career option and select the city basically. So if you go for like MBA, you select Bangalore or you select Mumbai. So it will give you the list of best colleges that are available in that particular city. Also, it will give you the cutoff that was generally followed last year, like in the previous year, what was the cutoff of that colleges, what are the examinations that are generally held for the admission process in that colleges. You get a list of all that. Plus, there is a website called as collegedunia.com through which you get all this information as well.
Okay, sir, because government is also offering some kind of admission process through the
Yeah.
government portals, because
Hmm.
there are so many complications are in the admission procedure. Like for example, for the MBBS, so much complications are there. For the
Right.
engineering, so much complications are there. So generally, people are not aware
Hmm.
about those all the complications.
Right.
So
So yeah.
something solution is there in this particular portal. So that is definitely it is going to help
Right.
to the parents also.
Exactly, right. So that solution is as well available. Also, we have a tie-up with like I told you about the study abroad wala thing where we have a tie-up with the foreign admits company. The same way we have a tie-up with an Indian company as well, where they help the student as well for the admission process and everything. What happens with this company, you have to directly share the student with them after you counsel the student and everything. And this company will give you a certain amount of commission on the admission of the student as well. So that option as well is available.
How much franchisee cost of this particular, sir?
Yeah. So the cost for this program is 35,000 plus 18% GST. But right now we are running some discounted offers. So generally we run this offers during the month end periods and everything. And this offers are generally for the Saturday batch itself. So we are creating a batch for the upcoming people. So we are offering this thing. If you go for the installments wala thing, the fees is 30,000 plus 18% GST, wherein you can start it with 10,000 installment as like 10,000 as your first installment. And if you want to go for the full fees, like one shot payment, you can pay it like 25,000 plus 18% GST. So there you get an additional discount of 5,000 rupees.
So this particular portal is a solution for choosing the all type of careers,
Yeah,
engineering, medical,
yeah.
pharmacy,
All
or
career options.
artist, and every kind of
Every
solution is
career
there under
option.
one roof.
Yeah. So right now, all the career options that are available in India are listed on the career library itself directly. So you get an information about any career option whenever you go to the chatbot and type in any career option.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. All right. So I'll be ending up this meeting for now. Thank you so much, guys, for joining the meeting. It was a nice interaction with you guys. If you want to register or anything, you can directly get in touch with the POCs you have been through in touch with calls. They'll help you in the registration part. Right now, we are running with some discounts, so this would be the best time for you to get in the course and complete your training and everything. And yeah, that is all about the program. That was all about the presentation. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. It was a nice interaction with you.